I was working full-time as a physical therapist. And, I had an 80-year-old priest with me. I had a 90-year-old Italian guy. And I was telling the story with my ex-fiance. My ex-fiance was super sweet, sensitive, didn't want to ruffle any feathers. Okay, so I come in here, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. I have my business, boom. I work out. So in my eyes, I have to protect this girl, right? Which still in this perspective, I have to protect her and stand up for her because she's not going to stand up for herself, right? But I'm also attracted to that. So we were at dinner and she got her soup and it was cold. So she's like, Mark, my soup's cold. I was like, okay, just tell the waiter. Yeah. So and sometimes I tried to yeah. She's like, no,
that's fine.
She's like,
I'm like, it's okay. Yeah.
Well, everyone knows my fiance's name, but I was like, Stacy. I was like, just tell the waiter. Mm-hmm. She's like, no. I was like, okay, I'll tell the waiter. Mm-hmm. Right. So I tell the waiter, no problem. He brings his soup back. It's hot. Well, I'm telling this story at physical therapy because in physical therapy, I need to take people's minds off their injuries.
Right.
Okay. Now my cast of characters are my patients. A 95-year-old Italian guy, an 80-year-old priest, and a Republican woman, right? In her 70s or 60s. And so I'm telling the story. And another patient who's not mine, she's like a 70-year-old woman. She's like, wasn't really in my conversation as far as I can remember. And she's like, you shouldn't have done that. And I go, now, I'm not her therapist.
Yeah.
I only have a couple of patients. I really don't give a shit, but I also not going to ruffle any feathers.
Yeah.
But anyway, I go, what do you mean? I don't understand.
What did you do wrong?
And she's like, no, she should have learned to do that. And I go, okay, but she's not going to do that.
Right.
And as the man,
it's not her in her to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let her eat cold soup.
Yeah.
Right. And, she got kind of mad and I didn't understand why. So I look at the 90-year-old Italian guy. I'm like, Tony, I'm like, what would you have done? He's like, of course I would have done that same thing. Right. Because that's how we were.
Yeah. I feel you get what you give emotionally, everything, physically, you get what you give. Even in my marriage, some men can't even comprehend that. It's the simplest thing. And not to get into it, but sex starts in the morning. Sex starts when how you treat that person. You get treated well all day.
Then you want to have sex with them at night?
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because if someone treats you like shit all day and then they expect you to
exactly.
You're going to be like, what? No, I'm good.
Hello, my name is Dr. Marc Bochner. Don't forget to check out my new book, Pug Learns to Believe.